October the 14th. Suddenly, an angel of the Lord appeared, and a light shone in the cell. He struck Peter on the side and woke him up. "Quick, get up," he said, and the chains fell off Peter's wrists. Acts chapter 12, verse 7. About midnight, Paul and Silas were praying and singing hymns to God. Suddenly, there was such a violent earthquake that the foundations of the prison were shaken. At once, all the prison doors flew open, and everybody's chains came loose. Acts chapter 16, verses 25 and 26. This is the way God works. In our darkest hour, He walks to us across the waves, just as an angel came to Peter's cell when the day of Peter's execution dawned. And when the scaffold was completed for Mordecai's execution, the king's sleeplessness ultimately led to his action favoring God's favored race. Esther chapter 6. Dear soul, you may have to experience the very worst before you are delivered, but you will be delivered. God may keep you waiting, but He will always remember His promise and will appear in time to fulfill His sacred word that cannot be broken. F. B. Meyer. God has a simplicity about Him in working out His plans, and yet He possesses a resourcefulness equal to any difficulty. His faithfulness to His trusting children is unwavering, and He is steadfast in holding to His purpose. In Joseph's life, we see God work through a fellow prisoner, later through a dream, and finally through lifting Joseph from a prison to the position of governor. And the length of Joseph's prison stay gave him the strength and steadiness he needed as governor. It is always safe to trust God's methods and to live by His clock. Samuel Dickey Gordon. God, in His providence, has 1,000 keys to open 1,000 different doors in order to deliver His own, no matter how desperate the situation may have become. May we be faithful to do our part, which is simply to suffer for Him and to place Christ's part on Him, and then leave it there. George MacDonald. Difficulty is actually the atmosphere surrounding a miracle, or a miracle on its initial stage. Yet, if it is to be a great miracle, the surrounding condition will be not simply a difficulty, but an utter impossibility. And it is the clinging hand of His child that makes a desperate situation a delight to God.